Alright, what up, gents and gentettes? It's Pulsar. So today we're going to be doing episode 7 of Medalist, my beloved show. The show is just too good. It's so good. I'm just gonna cry when the season's over. I'm like, preparing. Anyways, let's just go into this real quick. Episode 6 left us with introducing a bunch of, not really a bunch of characters, like I think like maybe like 2 or 3 new characters. Um, we have this character. I already forgot her name, but she's pretty awesome. The pigeon girl. There was like one more that they introduced too, who's like I think she's kind of like I think she's a blonde chick. I don't remember her. Well, anyways, the whole point now is Inori's in this competition in Kyoto, and the biggest part that happened in this show is that I think this is the only amount of drama we've ever had in the show, like where it's like, oh no, Inori, no, and that's she forgot her ice skates, and so I think last time I was watching this, I was like really cheering that she loses them and then she can't compete. Not because I'm a villain, but I just think it would be an interesting arc for her as a character to develop, right? But I don't know. I feel like she's gonna just steal, not steal, but get someone's skates, or she'll find them. Let's see what happens. As usual, this is a watch along, right? So what does that mean? There's gonna be a timer at the bottom left, like so, right there, right over there, and that's gonna be where I'm at in the show. So if you want to watch along, feel free to, man. Let's do this. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it was just the skates. I wasn't sure if she brought something else, but yeah, it was just her skates. Okay. I retract my statement. I want only good things to happen to those characters. She deserves the world. Look at her with her little fluffy hair thing. Okay, now I'm hurting for my statement just now. The face of her just being just like utter despair hurts my core. So I don't know if we know like if she did bring it. I should have actually went ahead and looked at the previous episode and saw if she actually brought it. I don't know if it ever was in frame. I think there was a portion of the episode where they were on the train. I think, and I am I'm like in my mind I feel like they're probably staying somewhere, right? Because I don't think you could do a day trip like of this event, right? Like they're in Yokohama to Kyoto. I think that's 4 hours by Shinkansen, and that's how I imagine how they went, unless they drove. But either way, it's like a few hours, right? It's not something you could probably make an easy day trip out of it, right? So I imagine that she has her skates either at her hotel room or something, or someone should have her skates, because I don't think they would let like she would get on the train without the skates. And I forgot who she traveled with. I don't know why I'm thinking so much about this. I'm like trying to really think about the logistics of where her skates are. I'm just like, where are these things? Or maybe I shouldn't be thinking that hard about this. I think this is my favorite opening. I think I said this right. Medalist has my favorite opening and possibly ending. Yeah, dude, I can't do this. Oh, did she drop it? Oh no! I don't doubt that they'll be able to get it just because of how my experience with like losing things on the train. They'll get it, but like the problem is the train is gone, right? Like it's not logistically nearby to just bring it over. So like I think. She's going to get someone's skates. That's gonna be kind of crazy. Oh. Wait! 10 stops away? That's like 30 minutes or so, I would think. It really depends on the how far away. But it's on the Shinkansen, right? Oh, I know, they took local lines. Or wait. Aw. I wasn't paying attention to how much time they have. Wait, he's just straight up running? This isn't even close. 10 stops is not close. Aw. That's cool because they showed like how they kind of like became homies, right? In like the previous episode. And so like it's just kind of like the atmosphere is like pretty good. Damn, learning about those hardcore responsibilities. Ooh, damn. I'm spoiled by privileges where like if I had like something if something were to go wrong, they probably would like reschedule me a little bit. But this makes me feel bad. Oh, he has it. She's like stressed out, right? She's like stress running. Damn, what a condition to have. Stress running. Oh, yeah. I was wondering if we're gonna see more performances from the other characters. So this is the blonde chick I was talking about. And that's like, hmm. Another stress run. Oh, wait, yeah. So there was more than two. So it's three characters. Okay, it wasn't crazy. Oh, I didn't think about that, right? Because she doesn't even have her skates. She can't even practice, right? I think it's like pretty interesting to see like someone being like this aggressive. When I kind of view figure skating as like such like an elegant, like calm, composed, like kind of like sport, and so like it's like really contrasting to me, like how like it's almost violent, like how she's approaching it, right? Like visceral. I kind of never, like didn't really think about that, like how much competitive aspect you can inject into like this moment, right? Because at the end of the day, it's a competition, right? So you're gonna have that vibe of competition in you, that desire to win. Asse. Oh. I do like how they're just with their parents, and you can just kind of see these characters just be goobs. Maybe they'll finally get to go out and have that competition dinner they were talking about, or like treat or whatever. I mean, I'm assuming that regardless win or lose, like they're gonna have a good time, right? Oh, oh wow. Aw. This like isn't this like one of the reasons why you're not supposed to go like really hard if you're younger, like into like training, because your body's like still developing. It's kind of cool because I feel like you are cheering for Inori, but I do like the idea that maybe she's not gonna win because they gave like enough time for each character to feel like they are their own main character of their own like story. But why is he here? Like, it's not close. Like, that's like the thing. It's not close. Oh no. I mean, like the distance, right? I don't think we've seen her in the last episode, right? She is tiny. Are we gonna see her? I was all getting ready for the tension of like the performance and just like deflating everything. I think. Wait, the hole's still there? Do they not resurface the ice after? I think what's interesting about when you deal with the kids, it's so hard to root. I was saying this as I was like just genuinely hoping that he wasn't going to be able to compete. But you want to root for them no matter what, right? Like all of them are just like go 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 because it's like it's like their dreams are at stake here, right? So it's like hard to ever be negative towards them. Would that be? I don't know if I've ever had red bean paste with whipped cream. That seems complex. She's gonna eat it, isn't she? I feel it. She's gonna crash and. This is like really giving me like a perspective of figure skating and how much it's like maintaining an appearance despite what's going through your head. Like you could be like just completely carnal in the mind right now, right? Just thinking horrible, horrible thoughts, but you're just like posing. Okay, I shouldn't eat it though. I'm looking at the time. I'm just like, oh please. Please show Inori's score. Please. Please. But we still have the pigeon girl too, right? So I don't know if it's gonna be pigeon girl. I'm looking at it, man. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the timer. I don't like this. Oh man. Show, don't do this to me, man. Don't end it here. I'm prepared. I'm prepared for the episode to end abruptly right now. Pigeon girl. They're not gonna show it. There's no time. I don't like this. I'm Ah! I mean, I think that's fine. You can end there, right? And then for the next episode, we're just gonna see the full performance in all of its animation glory. I'll take it. I like his ending song. I think I was watching the. I don't know. I think it's because it knows I'm doing like medalist like reaction videos, and so on my YouTube it brought up the ending song for this, right? And then all like the Japanese comments were just talking about how like it's basically a like this whole ending commercial is just like a way to glorify the earthworm, basically. It's true because like you wouldn't like it's like the earthworm going to become the new mascot of figure skating. And I just like how it's like the earthworm thing is ties into his like his little the little braids around his like jacket. It's charming. I'm trying to think too. I think I'm not sure if I like the ending song by itself, but I'd like this part right here, just with it's just her and the earthworm. Is just like it's really really charming to see. Damn, that was episode 7. I just chilled and watched the ending. Yeah, this is. I think I don't think I really realized this too, but like how much this show has kind of like put me through like the mental. I mean, it's true for all competitive ass like anything competitive really, but I what I think that I liked the most about this episode was like watching how the girls are performing and showing their thoughts, plus them trying to maintain their posture, their aesthetic, right, so they can get points. I thought that to me was like pretty interesting because I thought like like in my mind, right? Like this is just kind of like it's so narrow minded when I think about it, but like I kind of just thought like I was just thinking that maybe like like you need like a certain mindset to perform like figure skating, right? Like this kind of like tranquil kind of vibe or whatever. But watching them just go like how having all the characters just be like they're all just their unique like personality, which makes 100% like that's how it should be, right? But I just didn't realize I was like I'm so un unsophisticated when it comes to figure skating. I just like didn't even think about it. It was a really cool aspect of it, and it makes me wonder like how rigid judging is, like how because like a lot of times like your personality tends to bleed through your performance, right? And I'm kind of wondering, do they have to mask their performance to like be perceived in a certain way because like they're scored off of how they look at doing the trick, right? And so I don't know like how you can how embellishing or adding flares to your performance would look in figure skating, right? Because like I think as far as I can tell, like they're just doing a motion or and they're kind of graded on like oh like I don't know if it's like I guess is this finesse the word I want to use here? And so yeah, that was just like a really interesting like eye opening moment for me in this show. But now I'm just looking forward to episode 8 so I can promptly forget what about happened in episode 7, even though this episode is like super sick. I just really want to see Inori perform, and I hope she loses to Pigeon Girl. I say that even though earlier I was saying that like it's hard to root for any of these characters to lose because they're kids. You know what I mean? Like you always want the best for the youth, right? You just always just root for them no matter what. Even if they're like bratty and punky, right? Like what the cat girl? What's her name? I forgot what like it's like Nikomata or something. Nekomata. I think that's what they call her, Nekomata. And like she's she's kind of like an asshole basically, right? Like she's just like it's my way or the highway. But when she's on the performing, you always just kind of like root for them, right? Like just how it is. And there hasn't been like too many like villainous characters as far as maybe the boy, the blonde boy we met with the glasses like pretty early on. Maybe he might be kind of like a little bit difficult, but I can't. I think once they're performing, you just like you immediately let that down. You just go, let them do their best. It's just you can never ridicule the youth. I feel like in like in that kind of situation. Okay, anyways, this video is going on too long. This is episode... Wait a second! It's not episode 7, it's episode 8! No! The title was wrong the whole time! Forgive my sins, guys. This is episode 8 of Medalist. Alright, hopefully I didn't say episode 7 at the very beginning. Anyways, much love, man. Take care of yourselves. I'm out. See you next week.